Hi and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Ibanez RG421MSP in turquoise sparkle. Now, this guitar has a poplar body, unlike most Ibanez RGs which have a Meranti or mahogany body, although you occasionally do see poplar or alder. So it does make it a little bit lighter weight. We have, as I said, a turquoise sparkle finish, which is a very interesting green sparkle. I really like it. On the body we have a vintage perloid binding. Get that to show up better. Okay, now we have black Cosmo hardware. We have a 5-way switch. We have 2 ceramic humbuckers. These are quantum humbuckers. And for the switching, we have bridge pickup, bridge and neck in single coil, bridge and neck together, neck in parallel, and then neck. So some great switching options here. Now it is a string through body. We have a recessed plate for our control cavity as well as a nice contoured neck heel. We have a maple neck and fretboard with 24 frets and 24 jumbo frets. We have a matching headstock. Now this is the Wizard 3 neck. This one does not have any kind of finish on it that I can tell. It feels very natural, very fast. And this one in particular has a very pretty neck. Lots of figuring. So this is a very pretty example of this particular guitar. Now for the nut, it's still just, I believe, plastic. But the guitar plays great. It's very comfortable. Now I personally like Ibanez and RGs in particular. But this is a very nice feeling RG. The neck is very smooth and fast. And again, I love the body. So that's the basics of this guitar. If you're into speed, if you've never tried an Ibanez, these have a nice flat neck with a very flat radius. It's 15.75 radius on the fretboard. They're just very comfortable guitars to play. I recommend checking them out. As someone who played a Strat for many, many years, I've really become more of an Ibanez player over the last 2 or 3 years. Still love my Strats, but I am starting to warm up much more to Ibanez and a couple other guitars. But Ibanez has definitely become my favorite over the last 3 years, and they are a guitar I've always played. Some of my earliest guitars were Ibanez RGs before I was ready for them and before I was ready for the Floyd Rose that they had. Now, but that is one thing I do love about this series of RGs is there's no Floyd Rose, and for a lot of people that kept them away from Ibanez RGs. So knowing that you can get a nice looking, nice playing RG without the Floyd Rose, that's great for a lot of people. Now this and its counterpart, which is a pink sparkle, they retail for $400 if you can still find them new. They do appear to be phasing them out when I looked at Sweetwater and Musician's Friend Guitar Center. So I bought this one used off Reverb, happened to get it locally, that was great. Used, these are running around $300, $350 depending on the condition and where you're getting it from. The cheapest RG421 series, basically the cheapest RG, is $330, and I have one of those I'll be reviewing probably middle of next year. But overall, the guitars, the RG series, all feel pretty much the same. That is due to the Wizard neck, the body contours and cuts, and Ibanez just making exceptional guitars. One thing I have to say about Ibanez, whether it's the Geo, whether it's the lower end RGs, or whether you're up into the Prestige, Ibanez makes a consistently good guitar. Their quality is very good, and in all honesty, I cannot think of a single Ibanez I've ever had to send back or had a real complaint with. Okay, so now that we've seen this gorgeous thing, let's go ahead and hear it. I'm going to run through some clean tones, some distorted tones, and then I'll do a little jam at the end. Okay, well that is the Ibanez RG421MSP in a beautiful turquoise sparkle. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this kind of content, please click like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to stay notified. Leave me some comments and suggestions. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, keep playing.